Hello everyone, in the previous video we have done with the introduction to Python. Now let's get started with Python and see the working of Python. Now for executing a Python code we can either install a Python interpreter or we can use the online interpreter as well. The Python interpreter is also known as Python shell or IDLE. Let me show you the Python shell. In the previous video, I have shared with you in one of the PPT there was a link that how to download the Python for Windows. When you are going to download and install, this is something you are going to see. Now it is written ideally shell 3.10.5 is the version. Now if you could see here the three arrows, this is basically the Python prompt. Let's move further. Now there are different modes of execution in Python. The first one is the interactive mode and the other one is the script mode. First, let's discuss the interactive mode. In interactive mode, the individual statements are executed instantly. In this, we simply type a Python statement on the prompt and press enter to see the result. That is why this is also known as REPL environment, which means read, evaluate, print, loop. This mode is easy to use. However, if you want to write multiple statements, now as we are going to write the program, so obviously it is going to have the multiple statements, then this method is not suitable. Moreover, we cannot save the code as well for the further reference. So basically what we are going to do is this mode we are going to use. Suppose if we want to test any code or if I want to test for any syntax, then we can prefer this method. Let's start with the interactive method. Now you are able to see this shell. So if I'm going to write it here, now print, for printing anything on the Python console, we use the print statement. With the help of print statement, the interpreter will come to know that whatever you are typing will be printed. Now after that, whatever I am going to write, it will be written in double quotes, the string, in parentheses. I'll press enter. If you could see, it is printing me the output side by side, that is hello. If I write it like this, print 3 plus 4. Now what will be the answer? Again written in double quotes, it will be printed as it is 3 plus 4. Then print again. Now I write it without double quotes. So if I'm going to press enter, it is giving me the sum of 3 plus 4. Basically the previous two are considered as the string and 3 plus 4 when written without double quotes is considered as a expression. We'll be covering these things when we are going to discuss data types in the further videos. So this is the interactive mode. If you could see, side by side I am getting the answer. However, if I want to write all the three statements in one go, that is not possible with the help of interactive method. The next mode of execution is the script mode. In this mode, you can write more than one instructions in a file. Now that file can be any text, it can be written in any of the text editor. Now that file you will going to save with .py extension and later on that can be executed with Python ideally. Now let's see the example. I have opened a notepad. The same statements I'll be writing here, print hello, then I write here print 4 plus 5 in double quotes. Let's suppose print 4 plus 5 without double quotes. File, save as, let's save it to a location in programs. Here we save it with 1.py. Let's save this file. Now what I'm going to do is, after saving this file, I'll be again opening the Python shell, this one. File, open. opening the folder programs, select the file and click on open. Now if you could see here, a new file has been opened. Let me show it to you. This is the file. Now if you could see here, you are able to see the two different windows. One is your Python shell and other one the program that I have opened in the editor. Now if you could see here, it is giving me the option to run the code. Click on run to see the final output, and if you could see on the shell, you are able to see the output. So this is your script mode. The next topic that we are going to discuss is white spaces or indentation in Python. Now, indentation or white spaces actually refers to the starting spaces of a code line, wherein we have seen in other programming languages like C, C++ uses curly braces. To indicate the block of code, Python uses indentation. So, the user needs to be very careful while writing the programs. Now, indentation in Python is not only for the code readability, but it also indicates the block. When we'll be discussing your decision making statements, loops, we'll come across the indentation and we'll discuss it in more detail. Now let's see one example of indentation or white spaces. I write here if 4 greater than 2 colon. If you could see, are we able to notice this gap? This is what the indent we are going to have. Print hello. And if you could see, the answer I'm getting is hello. Notice the indent. Because this print statement is a part of if. The condition is true, the statement is getting executed. We are going to cover if statements in detail further. Now see, if I write if 4 greater than 2 colon and I press enter and I write here print hello. See here, it gives me the error expected an indented block after if, because if statement has some body. Now in the previous case, if you see, it was working perfectly fine. But if you could see here, it is giving us the error because it has to be indented. So that's all for today's video. In the next video, we are going to start with the comments in Python. Thank you.